Welcome, everybody. It's Saturday night. Oh, look, Stick showed up right in the fucking nick of time. Actually, you're late, but
I'm here.
I guess it's going to be a quick show if it's just me and Sticks tonight. So we had an action-packed show for you guys, but looks like everybody bailed on us. So let's.
Oh no.
Dude, I love it. Everybody likes to show up late.
I made it.
It's fucking awesome. It's kind of. I think it's.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit. I didn't fucking do this. I'm not worried about it.
That was the SNS attitude. Oh, man. How is everybody?
I'm exhausted.
Doing good.
I'm exhausted. I did more walking this week than I think I've done in the last 3 months combined.
Are your feet still wet?
Hey, what did you say to them to make them not want to show up? I'm just too nice of a guy. I guess that's what it is. It's just my sparkling personality drives people away. No, Sam had a lawyer thing to do. It's Matt's mom's birthday. And I asked Marco, he said he has to do the 8 o'clock work client, whatever, Marco.
He had to get some buttons removed from his shirt. He had an appointment with his seamstress.
There you go.
Pete walked like his Hobbit ancestors. Dude, that's the only shitty part about Disneyland and shit. Is all the fucking walking you got to do. Now you got a vacation from your vacation now.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
That's true.
I just didn't train properly leading into it. I should have been walking a lot more beforehand.
If I ever go again, which I'll probably be going again because since I'm going to be a grandpa, I'm going to have to take the kid to Disney. I'm getting one of those fucking scooters, man.
Getting the scooter.
Fuck it. Get to the front of the line
With a trailer to put the kids in.
You know what, Tyson? That's because you're a fucking pimp. That's why. Look at Repair Tech. Member for 10 months.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you. Evening, guys. Best Saturday show on Renovision. That's right. It is. It's the best fucking Saturday show you'll ever have on Renovision.
We get no complaints here.
I mean, you didn't see any naked people, did you?
Unfortunately, no. I did not see any naked people on It's a Small World.
Or were you the naked person?
No, you would know if it was me.
Yeah.
It's normally long, Pete, but the water's cold.
I was in the pool.
I swear it's just cold in here.
Hmm.
I'm going to talk about that during the What the Fuck segment at the end of the show. So
Nice.
let me I spent all day today. I'm reupholstering my restoration Volkswagen.
Restoration?
Yeah.
So like today, I spent all day. I was rebuilding door panels and getting all the upholstery all set and all this stuff. And I left at like 10 o'clock this morning to go to my parents. And that's what we've been doing all day is me and my dad is getting everything ready. So tomorrow we can actually like put the upholstery over our new built door panels. And
So I was going to say,
Nice.
So is it an old Beetle, a thing, or an old van?
it's a Type 3 fastback.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that is off the top of my head because I'm not that much of a car guy.
It's I was showing them off last week on the show.
Yeah.
I was
Gotcha.
showing off different fastbacks.
You
It
guys
was,
don't have time to watch all of our shows.
It was Volkswagen's they built the fastback because it was like their way to compete with muscle cars. So it's like a muscle car without any power.
Ish. Yeah.
with
It's
a 60
muscle
horse
car-ish.
with a 60 horsepower air cooled engine. But they tried to, they made it like a hatch and
Awesome.
yeah, so but what about you, Sticks?
So this week has been, I want to call it a crazy week. We had our first snowfall on Tuesday, so we had a day off this week, and then everything else has been pretty quiet, around here. So I'm very happy for that. It hasn't been as crazy as it has been in the past few weeks, because it has been kind of crazy in the last few. Work-wise. Not so much at home, but
Here, Pete, I'll share my screen and I'll show you what they look like.
All right, cool. I was trying to look it up. I was like, I think I found it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's what caused me to drop out for a second. I put too much strain on the old internet.
So they're like,
got you.
So mine's actually looks like mine's like green and stuff, just like this.
Nice.
Except it's not as nice.
Well, that's why I'll take the restoration into consideration.
So like in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to start sanding it so I can paint it.
It's like this one, just shittier.
Yeah. I mean, it's this color. Well, it's this color, 53 years of sunshine on it.
All right. I do like that color, though.
And so, yeah, that's what, I mean, that's what it looks like. So,
and it's not easy to do those kind of cars, especially any kind of restoration on.
And mine's lowered like this one is.
Oh.
So,
just because the suspension is shot, or because it was actually lowered?
No, I lowered it. I actually lowered it.
We don't need that.
We just need more air in the tires.
Yeah, they're just really low. You're right. Arizona is the center of the sun. So, all right. All right, so let's get started. This is Sam's segment. Oh, wait. He did this is Sam for this week.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit. I didn't fucking do this. I'm not worried about it.
To continue with tonight's theme. Oops, I stopped sharing my screen. So I guess
speeding along. Look at this.
I guess there is no beginning segment, so we'll just start with the news. I know I got a news thing here. All right, to start with the fabulous news. Marvel cancels new Avengers book.
Already?
Marvel's latest Avengers book has already met its ultimate and untimely end. In a recent post to his Substack newsletter, Marvel Comics executive editor Tom Brevoort revealed that Avengers Incorporated will be ending with this upcoming 5th issue.
Wow.
The book, which follows Janet Van Dyne and the Wasp and Victor Shade, only launched in September this year. According to Brevoort, the sales were not enough to keep this book going.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, there weren't enough like you. So we will be wrapping up the series with issue 5, he said in a response to a fan question about the future of Avengers Incorporated. I was going to ask if anybody read this, but I know the answer is no, because
I read the first one. I did try the first one.
Did you like it?
It was okay, but I like the idea of the noir. I'm a weird detective kind of like fan, so I was into the idea. I wanted to see where they were going to go, and I knew I had to catch up because we're only on issue 3.
Yeah.
So it was
I'm only one issue behind. I'll catch up now. I'm already near the end.
Detective story, I take it.
some of those noirs can be good, but some I was starting to read one. It was an image noir, and it was so convoluted that it was just like fuck, like it was just hard to get. Like the Black Dahlia murders was good,
Mm.
because it was kind of that noir style.
Yeah.
But it was yeah.
Yeah, but this, well, I mean, I guess this is kind of a telltale. If anybody wants the incentives for these Avengers Incorporated books, they're probably pretty low printed because they canceled the shit.
I mean, I guarantee nobody got 1 in 100s if there was. Lopez.
Yeah, where's Lopez?
I invited him. He backed out. Like a
where you at, Lopez? Come on, you got no excuse.
His wife. It's a thing. So
you're playing.
It's happy right. Life, happy wife, and I totally understand that.
Why? Mine's pissed off. She's like, "We just got back today. You got a show?" Look,
yeah, I was giving all you guys like 90 more seconds because I worked last night. I got off at 6:30 this morning. I haven't gone to sleep yet.
Oh, geez.
Because I was about to go to
got
sleep.
A nap, man.
I went down to lay down, and you can't just go to sleep after work. Like you got to unwind. So I was watching some car restoration shows, and I was trying to wait for there was a car auction that they were doing live on the Motor Channel.
I was gonna say the car auction on Fridays.
No, it was it's like the Recum live from Kansas City, and man, because I was watching it yesterday, and it was on again today. Right. They're doing it live, and man, you could tell there's a shift in the economy. You really can, because you watch these car auctions, and a lot of these cars go for crazy prices.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these cars were going for like 8, 10, 15
the price
grand.
of a used Subaru.
Yeah, and it was crazy to watch. Like, I was like, man, some of these cars should be going. I mean, there were certain cars like that were going for astronomical, just
yeah.
But like a lot of cars that normally would have been going for like a lot more were going for like so much less than like I don't know. It's crazy to watch, but but by the time I was getting wound down, my dad was like, "Are we gonna do the upholstery?" And I was like, "All right, I'm on my way." So
yeah.
Long story short, log. All right, next we've got Jody Foster reveals why she thinks superhero movies are a phase. Yes, phase 5.
They're definitely
Academy
phases.
Award winner. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Sticks. Go ahead.
They're definitely phases.
Yes, there is. Academy Award winner Jody Foster is sharing her thoughts on the recent boom of recent boom. Where the fuck has Jody Foster been for like the last 15 years? Boom of superhero media, right? In a recent interview with Ellie called "The Influx of Superhero Movies a Phase That Has Lasted a Little Too Long," arguing that she hopes the industry will leave room for different kinds of movies to be made. That being said, she did cite a few examples that emotionally connected with her, including the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Iron Man and Black Panther. It's a phase. It's a phase that's lasted a little too long for me, but it's a phase. And I've seen so many different phases. Foster explained. Hopefully people will be sick of it soon. The good ones like Iron Man, Black Panther, The Matrix. I marvel at those movies, and I'm swept up in the entertainment of it. That's not why I became an actor. And those movies don't change my life. Hopefully there'll be room for everything else. You know why Jodie Foster says that? Because she can't get into any superhero movies.
Because it's a phase. Because you get that. It's a phase.
Because she's burnt now, dude. She is busted up looking.
What was her?
Except Leftover. I would love to make love to Jodie Foster. But I mean, a phase. Yeah. It's been a long phase.
When do we consider the start of this phase? Or is she just going off of Marvel, or we're just going to 2007? We going back to Fox's X-Men 2000, or are we going to go all the way back to Batman 89? This phase? How about Superman in the 70s? No, it's a phase.
I think she's just pissed because she didn't get casted for anything.
Eh.
And she's all butthurt. Gordon says, beginning of Iron Man. That's the beginning of the superhero phase.
That's the superhero phase. I don't know. I mean, I get how they always want to just talk. I love movies, and I love all different types of movies. And yes, there is already room for all types of movies, just as there always has been room for all types of movies. You just need to make your movie good, whatever it is.
You're right.
People
she needs
will
to put
find it
lotion on its skin. I mean, what was the last movie Jodie Foster was in?
I was just
Help?
looking, and in the last 10 years, she's only made 5 movies, and she has a series coming up.
What series? She's like busted up at like 97 years old.
Contact?
No, Contact was like, oh my god, how far along?
Well, I'm trying to think of the last movies I saw her in anything.
Her last good movie looks like was Elysium.
Oh, that's right. She was in Elysium, wasn't she?
The last movie I saw her in was The Silence of the Lambs.
That was more than 20 years ago.
Well, yeah.
I saw it at
They
the
were still
Dollar
in high
Theater.
school when that came out.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Yep.
It's crazy that that's like Stoudemire from fucking Monk.
It's true. 2014, she did a movie called Scorsese's Women. 2018.
You mean Panic Room with little Kristen Stewart?
Panic Room was even further back. Panic Room was 2002.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I do remember Elysium 6. I do remember when you said Elysium 6. Oh, that's right. She was like leading the thing up. Elysium or whatever. Yeah, okay.
She played a character called Delacourt. I don't think I've seen that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
she's just pissed she didn't get cast for any superhero movies.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, why people got to bring it up? Like, why is Martin Scorsese always gonna be talking shit about superhero movies? Just Marty, I get it. Just don't make a superhero movie.
Fuck you, Marty.
I love you, Marty, but come on, a 4-hour movie?
Yeah,
Pass.
Yeah, they're definitely not in everybody's wheelhouse. I mean, not everybody has to be a fan of comic book movies or comic book-esque movies. You know.
But on the same note, we don't only need to have like dumb artsy movies either.
No. We need to get back to the good old days when nice tight, like 95-minute, like an hour and 45-minute movie. We don't need everything to be 2.5 hours or 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Martin could suck it.
No, I like Martin Scorsese. Don't get me wrong. It's just
we need to get back to those rom-coms, and we need to get back to like those rated R high school movies, and that, you know.
Oh yeah. When's
Just
the last
stuff.
time we had one of those?
Yeah.
When did that phase end?
That's a phase that we need to get back.
I can only rewatch Revenge of the Nerds so many times. Give me something new.
I know, man. I'm fucking tired of watching She's All That.
I'm tired of watching She's All That, saying, why isn't there nudity in this? And where's the cursing?
Jodie Foster was a phase, and we are all over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
cop movies. Well, that's something we could get back to. Super cops.
We need a good cop duel, a new like type of Lethal Weapon, but not Lethal Weapon.
It doesn't have to be a duo. It could be a solo guy like Cobra. Just a man on his own.
You know what? You know what movie they should really redo is Above the Law.
Above the Law.
Those were the good old days. That was the good old days of where any movie that Steven Seagal did, it was just like Steven Seagal, and you could say is above the law. Steven Seagal is out for justice.
No one is above the law, and nobody is below the law.
Marked for Death and all of that. Yeah,
dude, those movies are
he is
fucking
marked
badass.
for death. That's another good one.
Yeah,
Under Siege works. Once you start getting to fire, Steven Seagal is fire down below. It don't work, and that movie didn't work either.
What's the one where he's he tried to play an Indian?
I think that was the Fire Down Below one.
Was that Fire Down Below? Okay,
I think so. But I'm not positive.
Yeah,
And then he just stayed method ever since that movie. Like I'm not dropping.
And then you
this
get
part of
those
my
weird
character.
running things from him now because he's fucking as fat as I am and fucking
Uses the Just for Men in his beard to cover up all the gray.
Hey, I was thinking about trying that.
Don't.
no way, man. The silver fox is the shit.
I still got to watch the Godzilla show. That's my goal for now that vacation's over. I'm back. I'm gonna get Apple. I'm gonna get my trial for Apple and see if I like it.
Yeah,
So I'll be
mine
able to
is
watch
good.
Ted Lasso and Godzilla.
We're on.
Ted
It's on
Lasso's fucking
episode.
awesome.
It's on episode 4 of 10. So
Eh,
right now. So
I'll have time to catch up.
Seagal is bulking. He's not fat. I'm bulking too.
Yeah,
winter fat.
me 3.
Save it up for the winter. The long ice age.
Which leads me into this. Is there superhero fatigue? In recent years, and especially in 2023, there's been a lot of talk about whether or not the superhero landscape has reached its glut, especially as the quality of franchises like the MCU and the DC Extended Universe have begun to vary wildly. What the fuck?
I don't know. That's too many words. I don't know how you guys go through all that.
Oh, has begun to vary wild. That doesn't even make fucking sense. Even James Gunn, who is currently co-leading the newly minted DC Studios, has argued that there are too many superhero movies without a meaningful emotional center. Aww. I think there's such thing as superhero fatigue, Gunn shared with Rolling Stone. I think it doesn't have to have anything to do with superheroes. It has to do with the kind of stories that get to be told. And if you lose your eye on the ball, which is character, we love Superman, we love Batman, we love Iron Man because they're these incredible characters that we have in our hearts. And if it becomes just a bunch of nonsense on screen, it gets really boring. But I get fatigued by most spectacle films, by the grind of not having an emotionally grounded story. It doesn't have anything to do with whether they're superhero movies or not. If you don't have a story at all to base it of, just watching things bash each other, no matter how clever the bashing moments are, no matter how clever the designs are, or the VFX are, it just gets fatiguing, and I think that's very, very real. So do you agree with that? Do you think we're in superhero fatigue, and maybe that's why it's just we're on the other end of the phase?
I'll let you go first, Sticks. Go ahead. You have something to tell us.
Yeah. Fatigue.
You were contemplating there. I saw you're.
I am contemplating this because I don't think it's fatigue. I just think it's I still believe it's oversaturation of the genre. I mean, I guess you could get fatigued of the oversaturation, but I mean, when you get so many things coming out in a year, if you have, especially with Marvel and DC, and then you get your indie projects.
I get that, but at the same time, I still think there's room, and I hate the fact that I'm actually going to say these words.
Oh, here we go.
But Marco is right.
Oh, shit.
I just think we have to lower expectations. Like, not every movie. Like, we were joking about movies like Revenge.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, I said Marco was right.
Guess what, motherfucker?
No, but seriously, like, we got to lower expectations. Like, not every single superhero movie is going to be the next Endgame or The Dark Knight. Some of them are just going to be something dumb and light and just let it go by. We can just enjoy Morbius for being a shitty Morbius movie. Like, it doesn't have to be the next stage in the greatness of the MCU or whatever it might be. Like, some movies can be smaller. They can just be one-offs.
I think
but a shit movie's still gonna be a shit movie, no matter what you do. You can dress it up all you want. It's still gonna be shitty.
I think what's happening is I think they're rushing these, and I think a lot of these storylines and a lot of this writing are not as well put together as it once was. And two, I think what happens is now we're getting to superheroes and comic characters that not everybody cares about. Like, people care about Batman, Iron Man, Spider-Man. And now we're getting to these other...
But they didn't care about Iron Man at first.
I did.
Yeah.
When Iron Man the movie first came out, nobody wanted Iron Man specifically. Nobody was buying Iron Man comics. Like the Avengers were,
they were
B tier, C tier kind of characters. They needed to be a team because nobody wanted to buy their solo series. Sorry, AOA, it's true.
Yeah, I don't think not loving a character is it. I think the character not being widely known is more the issue.
Marco was right. That's it. I'm leaving.
Oh, come back.
Marco is never right.
He's right about that. He just is. Some of these could just. Another problem they have is, especially with the MCU, is too many of the movies have been used as just vehicles to move the phase forward. Like Ant-Man Quantumania wasn't a bad movie, but it did feel kind of empty because it just all we were doing is setting up Kang. What about the rest of it? I don't know. Throw some jokes in there, and
I think that's what they should use the shows for.
Yeah,
but we got Thanos without having to have Thanos be a big part of a movie. You know, he'd get those cameos at the end, and that still set him up for Endgame and that.
I still think that's the other problem is people are going, Endgame was so good. This one isn't. Because Endgame was so good. And I think that's a lot of the problem too.
Yeah.
Don't fucking compare shit to nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. But at the same time, it doesn't help when you throw meaningless movies out there. Like, Blue Beetle and even Aquaman still coming. Like, but we know it's not going anywhere. So it's just the point of, all right, why?
I finally watched Blue Beetle the other day.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it.
It's finally on HBO.
Yeah,
Max.
it is. That's why I've been considering it.
And I watched it, and what's funny is this is the one part that I really couldn't wrap my head around. Was George Lopez trying to play like a 33-year-old dude? Like he was the older brother. So he was the oldest of the siblings. So it's it was George
brother?
Lopez. Yeah, he was George Lopez.
I thought he was the uncle.
Is it the uncle?
Yeah, I thought he was an uncle at least. Because
I thought he was. Yeah, I think he's the uncle. I don't think he's the older brother. He might be the older brother of like one of his parents,
like his mom or something.
Because the way I saw it as is George Lopez was supposed to be like this 30-year-old dude.
Like
maybe that's kind of what it is. Maybe it was. I don't know if he's related to his mom or his dad, but maybe it's like the little brother, and he's still they're taking care of him still, so they treat him like.
I thought it was. I thought he was the dude from fucking Karate Kid's brother, his older brother.
Well, if he was, then that's a stretch of some casting.
That's a hell of a good generation gap, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's some Irishman level de-aging that they're trying to pass off on us. That just not
because
work.
like he, they gave him like the non-gray hair and like.
Didn't he have like a mullet too?
Yeah. But I watched it and it was like it wasn't bad. It wasn't.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't bad. It just.
It wasn't a great movie. But I mean, it was. I chuckled a couple times. It's
but that's a example of DC. At least DC taking a chance on a unknown, like Marvel did with Guardians of the Galaxy. At least they took a chance on a Blue Beetle that nobody wanted to see anyway.
Yeah,
sometimes it can work. I mean,
true,
maybe it didn't work.
And I think that's what they're hoping for.
George Lopez stole his wife's kidney and divorced her. That's fucked. I thought Dubbo was coming on the show.
Yeah, Dub, if you got time, hop on.
Like, what the fuck, dude? You got
grab
time
Lopez
to be
while you're at it. Just kidding.
Harumph.
Harumph. Hey, I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
But I kind of agree with him. I think it's bad superhero movie. I think it's just writing. I think they're trying to pump him out. Lopez, you cannot tell me Phase 4 was damn near perfect.
No.
I don't even remember when Phase 4 began and ended. This is perfect.
I mean, when Flash came out, it was a high-streamed movie too. When it came out on HBO Max, I mean, it's not bad. I watched it. I mean, I enjoyed it. I won't watch it over and over again like I have other movies. Like I
Yeah.
might watch it, one or two more times because now I really want to fucking. I might have to watch it again to make sure George Lopez wasn't the
To see the
30-year-old
brother.
brother.
So Phase 4 was Black Widow,
I liked it.
That
Eternals,
that.
Spider-Man: No Way Home,
Uh-huh.
Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder, and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
That was it.
That's it. That's Phase
the
4.
whole phase.
Including the shows.
Yeah,
But
including-
is
I
the
mean,
most
including the
streamed
show,
on
yeah.
Cinemax.
Yeah. Like, what did you have in there? You had WandaVision. You had first season of Loki, maybe.
Yeah. We probably had to have all that stuff for the most part, right? Falcon and Winter Soldier and
Yep. That came in there. But that doesn't really pay off the next phase, though,
I don't know.
because we don't see him again.
Like too many of them are like, yeah, that's pretty good, but wasn't great. And then like Love and Thunder, ugh.
I loved
Yeah.
Love. I loved
It's
that.
just hard at times. Parts of it were good, and other parts it's just like,
So you got two.
what are we doing?
There was a couple cringe moments, but overall, dude, I laughed my ass off on that movie.
Fair.
So yeah, so like Shang-Chi, Spider-Man, and Black Panther were probably the three better of the phase. Black Widow was
Spidey, I got no complaints with.
No, that was a good movie.
Doctor Strange was Love
Yeah,
and
Doctor
Thunder,
Strange was kind of in the middle there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's even discounting the weird music fight.
Yeah.
I want to throw notes at you.
I'm trying to see like a Blue Beetle cast.
Oh, to see if you can figure it out.
Let's see. He was Rudy Reyes. I don't know if it's
So
that.
he's definitely on his dad's side then. Unless he's the older brother.
I swear he was. Like, I swear.
So, yeah. And then where Phase 5 begins is Ant-Man Quantumania. So,
And let's see what it says
Guardians 3, The Marvels is part of Phase 5. Deadpool 3, I guess, is supposed to be part of Phase 5.
He's the
And
uncle.
Captain
He
America.
is the uncle?
I went to
Brave New
DC Wiki.
Okay, he's the uncle then. Okay, so
He's an
He's
eccentric genius.
yeah, because like he did some shit.
He's an inventor or something, right? Was he an inventor?
Yeah.
This character?
So all right.
Or
Yeah.
of some
All
sort.
right.
What's up, homie? Sarah, how's it going?
Hey,
I
Sarah.
went to World AOA. That was down your way, down in Florida. Whew. Florida. Interesting place.
How many times did it rain while you were there?
Just the first day,
Just for
which was
yeah,
fine
lucky.
because we weren't going to the park anyway. We were just kind of checking in and all that stuff. So,
Right.
weather was fine. It was actually cold. One of the days, legit was in like the 40s.
Oh, that sounds good.
But it was also the Christmas because it's Christmas time. So I got all the Christmas stuff. We were at the Christmas, but it was fine. I just didn't pack for that because it was Florida.
Oh.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Action Comics 1061 cover D. Let's see.
What's that?
Patrick said I like that.
All right, we'll bring it up so we can all see it. Load it up into an overlay or something.
Let's see.
We'll fill time while you do that.
Good job.
Which one is it?
See, detective.
Which one is it? What's the cover?
Is it that one?
Oh, it must be this one.
Are they about to get down under the cape?
Yeah. She's about to get dicked. Hey. Yep. Cover D, giving her the D. Woo. Yeah. About to get dicked in the alleyway. And she ain't even
Lopez,
the last chick in
40s
the
is cold
bar.
for Florida. It's context.
Yeah.
I said Florida.
All right. Next, we have The Last of Us Season 2 filming start date revealed.
Good.
I'm just going to, everybody knows what it is. It's going to start, it's going into production on the second season starting February 12th, everybody. So,
Yeah, that's the gist of it. Yeah, but
I'm
then
not
we still got to wait.
Yeah, like a year.
No, there's like a lot of post-production. There's a lot of special effects in that show, if you didn't notice.
Yeah. So we probably won't get this until like the February of
25?
2025.
Since Pete and I know the hardship
of next year.
Oh, yeah, Dan. I mean, I can't tell you how many Go Birds my son got with his Eagles hat on. Nobody wanted to recognize me when I wore my Jets hat. There was no Jets, Jets chance going.
Dude, that poor kid Chiefs fan.
Oh, yeah.
That poor kid. I feel bad for him.
I did as well.
I don't know what you're talking about. What I missed?
There was a kid who dressed up in a Chiefs outfit for the last game, and he had like his face was like half black and half red.
Okay.
And
so he was walking, and it was the black painted side, and it was on the big TVs that are there, whatever they're called, and one of the reporters took it and like ran with it.
Oh boy, I know where you're going with this now. Okay,
that's as far as I'm gonna go because.
Yeah, I get you. I missed that, but man,
it was not good.
But if you guys are into The Last of Us, just let you know that
you got a ways to wait.
You got a ways to wait because they're just now going to start filming it on February 12th. So
it'll be worth the wait. It's good.
Next we have. I'm not going to read all this. I'm just going to actually just give you.
That's a lot to read.
Because I know because once I was going through it, I didn't 100% understand. So it says Justice League. Zack Snyder addresses reports about Snyder Cut fans using bots. So what happened was
that's what his story. No one did.
It says the Snyder Cut movement had been the topic of quite a lot of conversation, including claims that artificial bots accounts might have been used to gain traction online. In a recent interview, The Hollywood Reporter, Snyder addressed these reports and argued that because their efforts ultimately succeeded, it doesn't matter. The truth is, it doesn't matter. The movie got made. Snyder explained, if they were smart enough to employ bots in this thing, then they won. It says the movie has no business existing, but it does, right? It says multiple reports have hinted at Snyder's fans utilizing bots, beginning with the 2022 report from The Wrap regarding the Oscars inaugural fan favorite and cheer moment awards, which went to Snyder's Army of the Dead and Zack Snyder's Justice League, respectively. Their report cited two findings from the hashtags analytics tracking tools Tweetbinder, which determined that most active contributors to both polls were anonymous web programs, which seemingly cast thousands of fake votes. So what they're saying is, since there are over 25,000 votes, and usually on an average day there's 14 to 15,000, and it says it certainly does not look like they were generated by a human user.
So he was revving. Oh, interesting.
So because
I think that's more the point of this story. If the fans were smart enough to use bots, God bless them. Not to say that I didn't employ the bots to get my own movement started.
People need to demand their money back.
The Snyder Cut wasn't bad. It was unnecessarily long.
Oh, it's fucking unnecessary.
But I did like some of the. Granted, I would have liked if they would have kept some of the stuff in. The Dark Side stuff would have been cool.
Yeah,
But we didn't really need a whole Martian Manhunter side thing going there for a bit. It was just dragging as it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And that's Snyder working on his bots.
Yeah.
Who's the big
So
winner?
that was the last one. So I guess we have a shitload of worst and best covers of the week. So
Oh man, now you're gonna influence me when I do my list on Monday.
damn it.
That's fine.
So here it is.
I'll shout out the show and be like, look, we already talked about this one. You know why it sucks.
You fucking know. Enough of that shit.
Oh, I was gonna go take a shit. How long that intro normally is.
Fuck.
That's a long one.
Tyson, I thought about it. That I need to use the arrow mispronounce. I thought about it, but So, worst cover of the week. The first worst cover of the week I have is Star Wars number 41. I'm calling it the Zac Efron cover because that looks like Zac fucking Efron.
Now I kind of see it.
Dude, the blue eyes.
Yeah,
the chin.
no, I see it now.
Look at it. That's fucking Zac Efron. So whoever fucking...
Yeah, if you get rid of the hair, if you block out the hair and I see it.
Oh yeah.
So now...
But I still don't think that makes it the worst. I'm not saying it's a great cover.
Well, you know what? I did this on accident. I was going to put it on the best because it's Zac Efron cover. But I fucked up.
It's Zac Efron cover.
But now I'm going to buy it in hopes that one day I can get Zac Efron to sign it.
Right here on the cheek. Just get it right there on the cheek.
Remember, Pete thinks Marco is right.
I said he was right. He can be right once.
Everybody
Even a
gets
broken
one.
clock is right twice a time, twice in a day.
But I was like, Rod Reyes, man, he must have been watching a fucking like
Dirty Grandpa or something.
Yeah, man, he was watching with Zac Efron when he was writing it.
You watch remake maybe.
What the fuck was I just watching with him in it? It was a remake of a movie. Oh,
18
fucking
again.
Firestarter.
Are you using that?
The remake of it? What a fucking terrible movie.
I didn't see the remake.
Oh my god. But how cool would that be to say, to Kyle, your friend, Zac Efron?
Before you get thrown out of the con.
Oh, yeah. I'll be super nice to get that signed. One of the Facebook groups that I'm in, the dude's going to have, he's getting a Michael Keaton signing.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know how much that shit will be. He's also doing Nick Cage, but it was like $400.
Just don't tell me he's going to spend $400 to get a Vulture book signed.
Right. Dude, I can't believe I watched it.
Adrian Toombs.
Dude, yeah. It was horrible. I mean, the original wasn't that great.
Yeah, that is also true.
But this one was, I was like, holy fuck, Zach, dude, you're hitting the bottom of the barrel or something. I don't know. But I'm calling this a Zac Efron cover.
Okay.
Next, we have Alpha Fight number 5, the Davey Go homage cover. This looks like a shitty Kickstarter cover.
Yeah, it's incomplete. Fuck it, we don't need a background. We'll just put some speed lines and we'll just shade that shit yellow.
That's all we need to do.
Fuck it.
We'll make his tongue into a U shape.
But why is his face so like there's like a lot of detail in his face, but his forehead's like got Botox. Like this, it's flat. Nah, above the eyebrows, we don't need to do shit. There's no wrinkles or nothing. But he's angry. He's script. No, it's just flat.
Hey, you forgot to finish you forgot to finish the fucking bro, man. Oh, fuck it, I'm late. Here, just take it.
It's done.
Fuck it.
What about a background? I don't know. Put some lines.
Dude, the forehead doesn't even need a shadow.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
That's also a very tight bun. When I'm looking at it, that bun is tight. That's like,
Dude,
it's pulled back. It's like Roman Reigns. Like there's.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a busted up ear he's got too.
Get that cauliflower.
He's got a Chad Gable thing going there. Got a little cauliflower going, maybe.
I just I know it. All the Alpha Fights covers were bad this week or for next week. Like they're all bad. Like, and Momoko came out with so many fucking covers this week, and they're all fucking garbage.
Really? I haven't looked yet.
I was gonna bring them up in a little bit.
This is good. This is almost like shorthand for me. I got a head start.
That is the Young Pete variant cover.
Oh, the olden days. I don't got the top knot anymore. I chopped it off.
Here, you're getting the ring the bell. BK.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
That one deserves it. That one deserves it. Next we have Bloodrick #1, the Andrew Conkey cover. I don't know if he was like harnessing his inner JR when he was drawing this.
Yeah.
With all the lines.
The lines. I was gonna say, I see it once you said it. I was like, yeah, is it raining? It's JR raining.
Yep. Without the rain. There's no
Without the rain.
And I was just looking at, and like, I've never gotten the muscles on top of muscles, on top of muscles, on top of muscles.
Well, you stack them.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
One,
Also,
two,
is he wearing a
three.
Scully? Like, or what's going on there? He's got like a knit cap on.
I know. It's not hair, it's lines. Like it's raining or something. It's just
Maybe there's speed line. He's jumping up out of the snow. It looks cold.
Look, he's even got knee pads on, so if he's got to suck dick later, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, this
It's
ain't
not
a great
good.
one.
Not good.
No. Yeah.
Not a good start.
That's like on the grocery bag book cover that your mom made for you. You sketch one day when you're bored in school cover.
Yes.
It's like, all right, the proportions aren't great, but I just did this in one pass.
Next, we have the Fantastic Four, #14.
Like this. The proportions aren't great, but it's okay.
Look at these fucking feet, dude. Look at that foot.
That's a foot.
What?
He's Mr. Fantastic. It's just rubber.
What in the foot? BK, I know you're just trolling at this point. Like no.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see why some people might like it. It's got like a weird indie kind of flair to it, I guess.
Like look at Sue's face. What the hell? Like all of this. Like no.
Well, I can't look at her face. It's half covered by her poofy hair.
I just can't get over this foot, man. It's like a hoof.
Yeah. Maybe his foot got stuck in the cracking ground or whatever the hell's going on there. Once again, no background. What the hell happened, people? We could use backgrounds. They help tell the story. Like, seriously, where are they?
Smell my fantastic finger. Hold on. That one gets a ring the bell.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Not bad.
That shit's funny. Johnny looks cool because he's making a 4.
Yeah, you can barely see him. That's why.
That's the best thing about it.
You can barely see him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's the negative space.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next, we have the Assassin's Creed Visionaries #1, the Yoon 1000 copy cover. What?
That's a 1000?
I'd be pissed. Who the fuck is buying this 1 in 1000 copy cover?
Well, I don't know about that. I'm trying to get the Assassin's Creed book. I never got any of the other Assassin's Creed comics, but I just finished Mirage, so I'm still in that mindset.
I have a couple somewhere. Not this one though.
Mr. Fantastic is thinking about moving his leg up to rub the bean.
Whoa, what was that?
Hold on, we'll get there. Hold on, we'll get there.
Gave us all nice little teas. Oh, I see it.
I'll be hitting the mall for that hat. No, sir.
Yeah, how did that happen? You think about it, like, I'll protect you, Sue. Let me just slide my leg right in there.
Yeah. Rubbing the bean.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, Dub.
Hey. You came just in
Mr.
time.
Double O.
Just in time for the Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
We're
I don't
talking
think this
about
is
how
bad.
everybody wants the 1,000 copy of this.
It's not
Who-
terrible. I just don't know what the hell's going. Things are weirdly layered.
Yes.
Like, what happened to that head? How is it attached to that shoulder?
But it's
Right.
also not good.
No.
That's why it's one of the worst covers of the week.
Mm.
Yeah.
What if it
There's
was
too many
laid out
people on it.
right? It might
see.
be all right.
Dubba came to read correctly.
I
So-
hate reading.
I was born to lead, not to read.
That's why I wing it all the time. I don't want to have to read. I can't read.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Hey,
words
stop.
on the screen on your guys on Saturday nights. Like so many words.
I know. I
Yeah.
don't know who the
You got to
fuck
keep
I
it
do
to like
that.
a sentence, maybe
Yeah.
two.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Just words. Oh my god.
Nobody's getting the 1 in 1,000 for this. We've all figured that out.
What about that? Well, also, I think didn't this come out this past week? Because
It's
my
next
pop
week.
went looking for me while I was at Disney, and he's like, "Dude, nobody had that Assassin's Creed book. I had to special order it from another place."
These are all next Wednesday's books.
Oh, okay.
We do the following
That's probably why I
Wednesday.
couldn't find it yet.
Oh, so this book's gonna be like ridiculous, like on all kinds of everybody's gonna want it because nobody ordered it and
Or-
nobody.
Or nobody's gonna care because
Yeah,
nobody
that's
got
more
one.
like it.
Because
those
Lucas
weird-ass
busted
Berserker
up
books.
cover.
Is this
Hey,
a store
those crazy
variant?
ass Berserker. There's 1 in 5,000. Yeah. Who cares?
Pass.
It's Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
Next, we have the Superman 78, the Metal Curtain number 2,
Oh.
the Michael Cho cardstock
Joyce
cover.
Savalas cover.
Dude,
Oh.
look at this. Detail. Fuck you, Lois Lane.
What? That's negative space Lois face.
My god.
You make it up the rest of the way.
Sure looks like she
Dude,
saw a ghost.
Luther looks.
She looks like,
fuck.
is it Agent Prentice from Criminal Minds?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Mhm.
She does look like Prentice. You're right.
Luthor looks like a good amalgamation of like Gene Hackman and Kevin Spacey.
Okay. All right.
Smash them both together.
You
Yeah.
match together.
Give him Kevin Spacey's eyes and Gene Hackman's chin.
And even though like Lois has no detail, it still looks like Margot
Right.
Kidder. You got the Margot
Now,
Kidder in
now
there.
it looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Prentice from Criminal Minds. It's it. I can't see anything else now.
Paget Brewster.
Remember, she was in the George Lopez show too.
Oh, I
Which
didn't know
brings
that.
us back to brother Uncle Rudy.
Hey,
Speaking of Lopez, I thought Mr. Lopez was going to be here today. What happened to Mr. Lopez?
his
he
wife
okay?
told him no.
Oh, okay.
Happy life, happy wife.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to argue with that.
Jeff
So-
Bezos.
Oh, he's my buddy. I think that's what he's saying. Luther looks like.
Oh, Jeffrey Bezos.
Yeah,
next-
I don't like that one.
Now we're on to best covers of the week. The first one I have is the Thunderbolts #1, the Derek Chew cover. That is pretty dope.
Is this still a thing? The Black Widow Venom thing? Is that what this is?
Yeah. She
I
is,
didn't read the guts of the book that she was on or in or what. So
I actually read the synopsis of this, but yeah.
okay.
Let me bring it up. Let me.
But it's Marvel though. It doesn't matter if she's in the book or not in the
Yeah,
book.
I'm
or
gonna make a cover.
yeah,
No.
they put the character on the cover and they're gonna sell it.
Get enough people like it, we'll make a mini series out of
Yeah, there you go.
it. All of a sudden,
Fuck it.
we got Spider Boy.
Yeah.
Let me see what it was. I'll bring it up real quick. And then I'll bring up some of the Moco covers after that because they're fucking terrible.
I mean, the Chew's not bad. It looks like a trading card.
What week is this?
Yeah, it was like
December
those
12th.
NetEase covers, the video game covers they did like a couple years in a
Yeah,
row.
yeah.
It looks like that.
Even like the little bit of the trade dress down there, like that's a
good way to do trade dress. I like that.
nice minimal little bit.
Right.
But
It's
next
on there.
is December 6th. All right, here we go. Let's see.
What do we got next?
Let me drag the screen over.
Oh boy. Oh, you're gonna read us the synopsis?
Yeah. Oh no,
I
the
like
winning
all
team
along.
with Mysterious Contessa Valentina. That's who
Allegra
it
de
is.
Fontaine.
What he said.
That's it. That's who it is. No, I don't know who it is. But
That's Black Widow.
Black Spidey Widow.
Yes, Black Widow.
So,
That's that new Black Widow variant.
I think it looks pretty fucking cool though.
Yeah, it's not bad. Looks like she's crushing like a gusher in her hand or something, just popping that shit. My hands will be sticky all day.
Oh,
Next we have the Batman Santa Claus Saturday Night #1 Ben Oliver Rub and Smell.
Wait, what?
what?
You get to smell his stinky breath.
Is it a scratch and sniff cover?
Yeah, that's what it says.
I didn't know if you were adding that part.
Nope, that's
Like, oh, you can smell the bourbon on Santa's breath.
dude, that's badass. That would be so cool. You could smell the Jack Daniels.
It's right there in the beard. It just kind of lingers.
Synopsis: all good guys die.
I do like Ben Oliver though, and that's a pretty tough looking Santa.
Yeah,
That
that looks
reminds
like.
me. I still got to watch that David Harbour movie where he was Santa from
Oh yeah.
like last
Oh
year.
yeah.
Yeah. So we don't know. Yeah. So we don't know what it's supposed to smell like.
Bruce says, I ordered that cover. I'll let you know what it
Surprise.
smells like. I hope it smells like.
I don't think it says.
I hope it smells like bourbon. I really do.
Yeah, what could it smell like? I mean, it smells like Santa.
Flavor
Probably
savored
Pine
beer.
trees or
It
mint.
smells like mushrooms, and everybody looks like they want to hurt me.
Smells like paper.
It
It
smells like
the
dirt.
like it smells like those crappy Christmas cookies you get where they're like those little. You just throw them on the plate and cook them.
It's a fruit
Come out
cake.
looking like Rudolph.
Oh.
Smells like candy canes.
So for this issue, also there's a Dark Knight homage one too.
Is it Santa instead of
With-
Batman?
With Santa.
Smells like Dick Grayson.
Oh my God.
Hold on. You're
Yeah,
getting
Ring
the
the bell. Ring the bell.
Also, are we supposed to imply that
Smells like-
Batman beat up Santa?
smells
that
like
what this
Mrs.
is?
Claus.
Or Santa just got beat up, I guess. The Dark Knight homage is Santa Claus with I guess it's Damien.
Oh, where
Like-
they're going through and
He's
Santa's
like the
like
moon's
this.
in the background, and they're
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I like that one.
Oh, that's
I don't think I'd get the rub and smell issue here.
rub and smell the beard.
No.
Dude,
like
rub and
yesterday's
smell. Rub and smell.
Yeah,
I just like. What, Santa's a bad guy now, or is this Santa a bad guy, or?
Is this the Liefeld Santa?
let's see what it says here.
Oh, shit.
Synopsis says the Dark Knight partners with a not so jolly Saint Nick. So
Well, the next Santa's pretty jolly. We got
That's
that
it.
little tease.
That's she's saying, is that a candy cane or are you just happy to see me?
His glasses fogged up pretty quick.
Derek Chew, yeah.
Dude, my glasses was fogged up too.
The David
It's not a
Letterman
candy
center.
cane. It's my dick.
So is this a open order variant or is this a
Yeah.
ratio?
No, it's
This one's the B.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
this is the cardstock variant. Rub and smell, the new rub and tug.
Oh, the
I love-
comic you wanted me to rub.
Oh, my bad.
I was wondering why I wasn't smelling anything.
Dude, this is a beautiful fucking cover though.
Derek Chu. He
Boy,
He draws a
Chu
nice
did
lady.
covers, yeah.
he does. Next we have Blood Contaminant number 2, the Kurdinsky cover. This is fucking cool. There's
I like
two
it.
covers to this book. There's another one with this hand, and it's got like this weird writing and shit behind it. But this is that's a cool fucking cover.
Does that say
These-
one man fart?
One man fart is another man's smell.
No, on the bottom there. What does it say? One man art?
One man fart.
I don't know. Is the negative space could have made
One man art.
No, I
One
like
man
this.
named art.
This looks like something though.
Why is his antenna rub and smell? Rock people, meh. I think it's pretty fucking cool, but oh well.
Yeah, so this guy writes and does the art for this book, Simon
Yeah.
Kurdransky.
But he loves doing homages to movie posters.
Oh,
Yes.
He fucking that's why I'm looking at this. I'm like, is this a movie poster? Because it kind of looks familiar.
So
I'm
there's
not
14
sure.
covers to this book.
How many?
what?
14.
14.
Out of here.
I only saw 2.
There's one that's a Godfather homage. There's one that's a Underworld homage.
What?
That's
There's one that's
waste.
there's
Don't
one that's
wait.
like a first appearance of Blade homage. It looks like the old Dracula cover. There's a Last of Us homage.
Just saw Santa.
That was for number 1.
Oh, that's been, oh
The
yeah.
Last
that's
of Us
number-
homage
this is
was number 1.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I bought that one actually.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
video
see,
game one?
I only seen these 2.
Okay.
See, this
Okay,
was
yeah,
like
those are
the
all
other
number
one
one.
I
I thought
was
this was
talking
number one.
about.
There was an issue for number 1 that looked similar. That's
Gotcha.
but it was
okay.
just that one right there.
Like that's pretty fucking dope too.
I thought it was number 1. Okay.
Yeah, I like this one better than the other one with the detail.
I don't know.
A
They're-
Leonardo da Vinci style.
They're both pretty fucking
They're
cool.
both pretty good. I like his art. I do like his art. Just sometimes it's just too many. He was doing something epic. I'm like, dude, we don't need this many covers every time.
Yeah.
Stretch this shit out because some of these aren't great. We don't need a Mission Impossible 2 homage cover. We don't need that.
Yeah.
Nobody asked for that.
Ghost Protocol homage.
I'll take Ghost Protocol. I don't want Mission Impossible 2.
You know, we always shit on Star Trek covers, so this week I thought I'd be nice. It put Star Trek Strange New World.
Star Trek covers are
Troopers Run
ridiculous.
number
They got
4.
puppies. They look like they're home photos where they're playing baseball at the park. Like, what are they doing?
There was no dogs on the cover. The other covers are trash.
This is kind of cool.
Yes, the lighting against the shadows really made that pop. So I thought, out of all the Star Trek covers I've ever seen, this is probably the
No
best
trees though.
cover I've ever put my eyes on. It's actually pretty cool. The
Yeah.
other fucking trash.
I'm still not buying it, but it's interesting.
No. But it's kind of cool as a cover.
Easy.
Nobody's buying this. Nobody's fucking buying this.
Yeah, but it does what it's supposed to do as a cover. It gives you a sense of, well, all right, I don't know what's going on in this story, but I'm assuming the bad guy is probably getting one up on the good guys at this point. You know, you gotta get it. Like, and it's told really well in a very simple one image. And you can lay off the background with space because they filled the area with a lot of other things.
Palpatine attacking the Enterprise.
Although I do applaud you for not picking the Raza cover. I don't really like the Raza cover.
Oh, I still got to do this.
Next, I put Guma, the beginning of her number 1, the Jaeyoung cover. There's just something about
this is
this
new
cover.
art.
It's just fucking dope.
Yeah, this is new. I've been chatting with Ji Hyung Lee about this book, trying to figure out when the best time to promote the book being released by Titan. I was like, well, I guess we'll do it right before it comes out. Well, since it's coming out this week, I got to do it this weekend.
Like this is one of those covers where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna read this because this cover just has me intrigued. And I read the synopsis, which I'm not gonna pull up and read for you guys because we've done a lot of reading already. So, but that's a dope cover.
Yeah, and I have already read this because they are redoing the Kickstarter books. So if you got the Kickstarters, the Titan books are not, I guess, reprinting, reissuing, whatever you want to call them. But it was a good story, and he wants to do more. So
I was going to show the Momoko cover. I'll get there, Rock.
oh boy, Momoko.
I was going to go
It's really
through.
heavy hit and miss.
She was a miss on a lot of her covers this week. She had a shitload of covers. I think when you could tell when Momoko is overworked.
Fair.
And I'll show them all off. I'll bring up the next few. As soon as we're done with best covers, I'll bring up.
Yeah.
We'll look at the Momoko covers.
No, but this is a good cut. This is
so you read it already. It's a good
and
story.
intriguing at the same time. But yeah, the story is pretty good. Like this kind of jumps back. You get a little 80s, you get a little 90s, you get a little throwbacks for some older folks like me.
Nice. The 90s are the best. So
this actually sounds very interesting. I know it had come out before. I didn't know if it was the same story, but
it was all Kickstarter. So if you didn't do the Kickstarters, you didn't get it. But I did do the Kickstarters. I was interested, so I got them all.
Yeah, I remember when Nels was talking about it on his channel a while back, and I never did the Kickstarter for it. But Kyle, if you don't mind, I am gonna read the synopsis for you for this book.
read away.
Young Khalida escapes from the drug syndicate and discovers an ancient blade in a long-abandoned temple. Using its power, she becomes goddess of the city, controlling the citizens through dark magic and fear. But events are being manipulated against her from the shadows, targeting Khalida. A final, action-packed confrontation will reawaken the ancient war and change the balance of power between heaven and hell forever.
Forever.
Ever.
And I think some of the Kickstarter covers are being used too.
Gotcha.
Like there's a peach that wasn't.
And here's the Momoko cover.
Oh, that's not bad.
And it's the Virgin, the Jaeyoung Virgin cover. I think is dope too.
Yeah, that one. Like I said, she can.
No, I know the
hit sometimes. I like that one.
The Momoko cover. This one is not bad.
But I also agree.
You're hired.
She can miss.
Overworked? She's put out more than a French horde of welfare day.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
That was pretty good, Jeff.
He's got some big names doing covers. Sozo Micah, Ben Oliver.
Oh yeah, that was on the Kickstarter. That's why I did like the Kickstarter
one. Gotcha.
Because,
Okay.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff in there.
Dang, that Sozo Micah is nice.
Well, yeah, the Ben
That's
Oliver.
right there.
And
yeah.
those ones were done for the Kickstarter. So
is that the one you got, Bruce? Bruce first?
Hell, I might even dig some of these out. I think I got some extras of some of these. I can dig some of these out for giveaway because we will be doing the 3,000 subscriber giveaway soon. I just had to get back from vacation before I could put shit together. But maybe I'll grab some Guma books. And I know what you're thinking. You Italian viewers out there are thinking what a Guma is, but that's not what this story is about.
Hey, Guma.
It's a Korean spirit. It's a little different.
Yeah. Next, we have the Transformers #3 Clark cover. I know Matt put this on the list. I was on the fence about putting this on the list.
You were a huge Optimus Pit fan? Yeah.
Exactly. I wasn't sure about putting Optimus Prime's armpit on here.
I want to see how the cheese is made. Show me the inside.
I do like that he's, there's something going on, and he's getting a feel on over here.
Whoa.
I mean, that is pretty cool. But I was on the fence about putting this even on the lick. I didn't think it was bad, but I don't think it's a worse cover, but I didn't think it was a best cover.
It's meh. It's in the middle. It's
So
not bad. It's not great.
Well, at least we know that Optimus Prime shaves because there's no loose wires under there.
Yeah, he takes care of his business under there.
there is not.
WWE style. He's just ready to roll.
Yep.
Who the fuck
So
put
does she.
this on the list? God damn. Gargoyles number 11.
Specifically the black and white.
This isn't a good cover either. This is not a best cover of the week.
Well, I didn't put it on there.
I didn't fucking put it on
You
there.
saw.
either.
I just showed up. I showed up while the credits were still rolling.
Oops. So, motherfucker.
I showed up when he was starting to talk.
I was going to do this shit by myself. I was like, fuck it. I'm doing it live.
I did a live solo show once. I did not like it.
So, there's a bunch of. So, here is one Peach Momoko cover that came out next week. Not good.
Wait, what is that?
Alpha Fight number 5, Peach Momoko Nightmare cover.
Yeah, but what is it?
Snow-
Oh, I
Snowbird.
see her now. I just
Snowbird.
saw it's a picture of a handkerchief. A handkerchief in the
The pla-
wind.
It's a plastic bag floating in the air.
Not
Look,
that
it's
good.
dancing. It's dancing.
Here is Avengers number 8. No Nightmare cover.
Definitely a stuff of nightmares right there.
It's
Get those deviled eggs in her hair.
it's kind of cool.
Yeah, what?
It's not a best cover. It's not a worst cover.
After Thanksgiving, you got so many deviled eggs
It's a cover.
left over, and you put them in your hair.
It's something, I guess. It's not terrible, but
It's yeah. Then
not
we've
really a
got
nightmare.
Centipedes in her hair, and
we've
snakes
got the
and worms.
Fantastic Four 14
Oh,
Nightmare cover. Not good.
that isn't just not good. That
Ooh.
Don't get me wrong. She does a lot of good covers.
she does, but that needs work. That one's not done. That idea is not fully completed yet.
There's the Zac Efron cover. Dude, tell me that does not look like Zac
It does.
Efron.
I can't unsee it.
I'm sorry, but that's the way it is.
Dub, you got to cover the hair. If you cover the hair, you'll see it.
The blue eye, the chin.
Oh,
No,
But yeah, if you
that's-
just look at the eyes down, it does look like Efron.
That's fucking Zac Efron, dude.
It's the hair that goes. No, it's Luke. It's young Luke.
I'll ask the wife.
Yeah. Star Wars High School the Musical.
Is that another one?
Here's a
Another-
Century number 1 Nightmare cover.
Oh, so I'm guessing she's doing nightmare covers
Yeah.
this month.
It,
They connect.
It's not a bad thought there, but it's not done right.
thank you, Peach, for saving me money on new comics.
Yeah, what?
This one makes it look like she tried to draw a century like Kirby used to draw a gargoyle. Or
Looks like Moon Knight cover. What's with the white?
Jodie Foster should talk about how Momoko is just a face.
Yeah, Naughty Young looked all right though.
Even the ones you say look bad are better than an action figure cover. I can see that.
I get Rock. I'm with you. Those action figure covers. You seriously going to charge me $6 for a goddamn toy promotion that I can get in the Sears catalog?
Here's Thunderbolts number 1 Peach Momoko Nightmare cover.
The hell is this?
Winter Soldier?
I'm
Yeah, I
telling you,
guess so.
yeah, Bucky Barnes.
Ooh.
I
no knows, man. Where'd your mothers go?
Oh, that dead space at the top half of the book.
The Venom.
Yeah, it's like
Peach Momoko's not bad.
it's
Yeah,
like
we've seen a
Marvel
lot
said-
worse Venom
Cool.
from her.
I know there's a lot of haters who don't like any of it, but
Marvel must have said no backgrounds because we don't have the ink for it or something. Gotta save
I
money.
think she had too much.
Watercolor.
You know, Pollock on there, just throw the paint.
Yeah.
More like you got Momote.
You did if you bought all these covers this week. You're like, oh,
Here is the
spent
X-Men
30 bucks.
29 Peach
that's what I got for show
Momoko.
for it.
Definitely
Jesus
a
Christ,
Jumbo.
how many covers did you do?
You should just shitload of covers for next week.
Yeah.
All right, see, here's the problem with this one. This was not terrible. There needs to be more contrasting colors in here to push certen things forward. In
Are
fact,
we
it's
just brushing over that Pete
going.
still gets a Sears catalog?
That was my favorite thing in the world to get as a youth.
Yeah.
You
Circle
I
that.
still remember opening that thing up and seeing the USS flag going, man, I hope Santa
I
brings me
thought you
this.
just went to the bra and panties section.
But Santa knew I didn't have room in my house for that thing, so I did not get one.
And then I think the other two covers that she did for this week.
There's a couple that are virgins. So,
Is that a Dodson Lobo I see?
oh, there's that Batman one.
See a DNA? That's a DNA Ivy.
That's
Is
a
that
terrible
an
cover.
NWA?
I was going to put that cover on, but this one's bad. And I think the other Momokos were just the
Superman versus Iron Man.
Yeah, I still got to get.
That's what I thought when I first saw it too. I think the other ones were just this that one for the other book we were talking about
Alpha Flight.
right here. And these are her.
Oh.
These are her other covers.
Wow.
This is the last of her covers.
For this week.
I think these are the best of her.
Well, they were those are older. Like, again, she did that already. She did that for the Kickstarter.
She must have had more time.
She had more time to do that. Marvel didn't say, "Hey, give me 20 Nightmare covers this month." What? Yeah, well, we do the variants. We gotta do it across like 20 books. But is that a problem? We already lightened up and only did like 8 Ski Chalet covers, but we need at least 20 Nightmares.
I hope her like her price keeps going up every time they ask for 20 at a time.
JTC already said he's tired of doing action figure covers, so we took a pause on the action figure covers for a while.
Pete in the bathroom looking at the women's section. Mom, leave me alone. I'm pooping.
Kids today will never understand the hardships we went through as youths.
Nope.
You took what you could get.
When you couldn't have online porn.
Yeah, it's just right there. You literally can ask Alexa for it.
Yep.
Momoko needs a vacation.
Yeah, she does.
All right, next we're going to go into the CBSI Hot 10 Outside Looking In. Take it away, Pete.
Well, yeah, I could do this because I wrote this sort of. This was some late night Pete. Like, all right, well, it's our last night here in Disney. I got some time. Let me put this together. So, with this first book, I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for this, but I'm kind of into it. Furiosa prequel. All right, I didn't necessarily know that I wanted this, but now that I saw the trailer, I kind of do. So this book, I started moving since Thursday. So since it started on Thursday with the news, didn't really have enough traction to make the actual main list. But here it is on the outside. Look at it. Keep an eye out too for that more Nux and a Morton Joe one shot as well, because that's also kind of moving a little bit. But this one is like $8 last week.
Pete froze. Yeah. Looks like Pete is.
And I'm talking while I'm timed out.
He's leaving us in suspense. Ah, fuck.
$8 last week.
I don't even know where you guys where I froze.
$8.
$8 last week.
$8. But it's $20 this week. More. It's $20 plus this week. The Immortan Joe one's like 15 to 20, so it's kind of also creeping up too. So keep an eye on it. But we'll see where this one goes next week. This one. Well, this was near the top last week, but volumes have slowed. People have shifted. They said, well, we don't want to pay the $20 that people are asking for number 4 because Juno becomes the Herald of Galactus and looks shiny silver like a female Silver Surfer. We'll go and buy her actual first appearance in issue 1. And that one made the list with the increase. This one kind of dipped, but prices also kind of went up. So it was a tough call, but still, it's on the outside. Look it in here. But I gotta imagine there's no way in hell Marvel is going to use any of these weird ass female heralds that people keep digging out of the bins. Like, well, let's dig, let's do some research and dig. I did it too, but it's not going to be them. Like if they actually do a movie, it's going to be Frankie Ray, or they're just going to make Norrin Rad. I still say Rod, but Rad a female. Whatever it is, it's not going to be Juno, and it's not going to be Dr. Candy Goodstroke. There's no
It could
way.
be Aunt May. Marissa Tomei, Herald of Galactus.
Hey, Madam Web was all the rage for a week with that new trailer. Now, well, it's slowed down a bit. People are still buying this Ezekiel book. Raw books still selling for around 40, but not at the rate they were last week. So it's kind of slowed down a bit, but it's still worth keeping an eye on. I think Matt said he grabbed one for $1 just today because there's plenty of these out there. This is not a hard book to find. It really isn't. So don't go overpaying.
You're looking for a nice, tight Spider-Man ass with big thighs. This is your book.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. Milo Manara got a lot of shit and had to redo that Spider-Woman book for doing the exact same thing we're seeing here.
Yep.
Because it's a man,
baby.
baby.
To do this, but it's okay to see Peter do this.
That's what I'm saying.
But
double standard.
Look at this arm.
It's unfair.
And then look at this.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Let's not even get into how these guys all fit inside this web ball.
That too. That's not a web ball.
But we'll see if Madam Web has anything more than just a one pop trailer going forward. Will anybody actually go to the theater when this comes out? I don't know.
That one I might go see.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
I am curious.
The way Marvel is going, it will be Melissa McCarthy as a female Silver Surfer.
You guys just take things too far. It's not that you act like it's that. It's not that bad. Again, this is the reason why I'm getting that Apple Plus or whatever Apple's streaming service is called. People keep talking about this Monarch show.
I keep hearing about it too.
And I don't have it. I've been wanting to watch Ted Lasso for ages, but now I'm going to get it. I'm going to watch Ted Lasso. I'm going to watch Monarch. I'm probably not going to do that morning show thing because I already know how the Matt Lauer thing turned out. So I don't got to watch that show.
Hey, man, he had that secret door that locked as soon as you walked in. He pushed the button and it locked.
But Godzilla's selling again. We had this on the list a few weeks ago. It's still starting to do pretty good.
I like P.S. Pete, you should finish Sandman before you're
finish Sandman.
Pretty new shows.
My wife, she keeps going, no, I like it. I will watch it. When?
I mean, it's been out for like a year, Pete.
I know. Well, don't blame me.
Well, I mean, I'm not blaming your wife. I'm not getting into all that.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Hell no.
Nope.
I will say in Pete's defense, a lot of things come out every week that you gotta watch. And
I know. I still gotta watch. I got two episodes
gets
of
put on the
Invincible
back
to watch. I think I gotta watch the last 2 episodes of Invincible before the pause. I could give a shit about Gen V. I don't know. I'm over the boys. I don't know about you guys. I'm over the boys.
I have been since season 1. I got to like half of season 1 and I was like, nah.
Herogasm kind of let me down.
I think it let everyone down.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, they're kind of, and then they changed. I mean, they changed the story to, the kid survived. I get it. You don't want to kill baby. Whatever.
So about
not into the boys
about Godzilla, I will tell you, Godzilla is definitely getting some heat with like in a lot of different places.
That's probably right.
I talked to people who talked to me about Godzilla who would not talk to me about Godzilla before. Yeah. And then today I told you I was doing a craft show. And what that meant was I went with my wife to go set up because she set up at a craft show. and people asked for Godzilla stuff. Like asked her if she had Godzilla things. She has a lot of Japanese kawaii type things. Little creatures and animals and Pokemons and stuff. And people asked for Godzilla. Like, oh, my son is really into it.
Tyson, I just
So
didn't finish it.
Godzilla's getting a bit of a comeback. What
Yeah.
did you say?
I'm just responding to Tyson's comment. I
Oh.
just didn't finish it. I did watch it. I just
Yeah.
didn't watch all of it. I fell behind. Again, that's the problem when you watch shows with your significant other. It's sometimes their schedules don't line up with what you want to do. You in the mood for this? Nah, I'm not in the mood for this right now. Oh, fuck.
You know what I do is I watch it anyway, and then I pretend I didn't watch it, and then I watch it again.
I mean, that would be the responsible thing to do.
Good luck.
I had to convince her for 7 months to watch Stranger Things. Like when that started, I'm like, you'll like this. I didn't even watch Stranger Things when it first came out. People had to convince me. I'm like, no, you'll like it. Trust me, you'll like it. No, I don't want to.
And then now she watches it. Oh,
this is a weird one. So this came out, I think it was last week. This is just a B cover. It's not an incentive. So it was open order for shops. This is the Swaby cover, Josh Sway.
Joshua Sway.
Exactly. I like it.
Swabby
I like this
Sway.
cover. But what's odd about it is that
Swampy.
there's still plenty selling for cover price. But then there's others selling for $10 to $15 and at auction. I don't know. And then when you look at all the ones that are listed right now, they're all listed for $10 to $20. So I don't know if there's someone trying to push this book, or if it is that people really want this book and there's not that many out there. I don't know the rationale yet, but it's worth keeping an eye on. But it's not enough to make the list because, again, the volumes weren't really there. It was still under 10 copies sold. It wasn't a ton of volume. It's just odd to watch that little bit of a price discrepancy from cover prices to $15. I mean, we see that a lot with some of these indie books, like the Beneath the Trees or whatever the hell it was. And people start digging books out of out of shops. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with this one. If this one's just that tough to find or not come next week.
She can fix my pipe.
If you read the books, you can just fake watching Sandman. Fair enough. It's been so long since I read those books. I actually brought those as my physical reading options on the plane, but I never got around to it. I just audiobooked it up instead and just listened to Dresden again. Is that a wrench in her pocket?
No, she's just happy to see you, Pete.
Yep.
I didn't even see that there was a wrench there. Three Rivers.
Oh yeah, there's a
What
wrench.
the hell is there a wrench there? It's a Mario.
All right. Moving on, we got first appearances of the week. It looks like we only have one. It's the first appearance of Peeper, an all-seeing cosmic entity. Which still goes to show that I think names have hit the bottom of the barrel.
What should we call him? Let's call him Peeper.
Just like we're gonna get Shush instead of Hush.
Yeah, we'll get Shush.
Oh, we got you.
Be a fucking break.
Well, Marvel isn't going to use the voyeur,
And here we go.
What, the Peeper's better? I think the Peeper's worse than the voyeur.
I like that the Peeper's wearing a wife beater.
Is this a scratch and sniff cover too?
Yeah, he smells like old English
the
and
scratch and sniff cover, Dub.
Old English and
flowers. No, the Santa. I think I came in right around then.
Did they create a character just for Danny DeVito?
They did.
He's gonna try to sell some Jersey Mike sandwiches while he's at it.
Oh my God.
It would be so much better if this white beater was stained. That would just make
that would add a little something to it. If you get some little pit stain action going, even though there's no pits attached, you get that little residual down the side.
A little sauce in front.
Yeah, exactly. Got a little gravy. I got a little gravy on my shirt.
Jesus Christ!
I do like the ring he's got going. He's got just the horseshoe pattern going there, looking like Paulie.
Cause he's Mustache Jones.
It looks like Godfather a little bit.
Mustache
They
Jones.
put some orange slices in his mouth. Have him chase the grandkids around. It's the paper.
It's Marco in 20 years.
No, there's no shirt underneath those buttons. There's no beater beneath.
It's fucking Marco. That's fucking funny. All right. Now we've got Tales from the Spinner Rack. And if you guys don't know what this is, we put up 2 different comics series, and we decide which one is better. Last week I
Listeners,
did.
mate, is that the or the? Is it the Ohio State University? Or is it just the?
the
That's
however
just
you want
Ohio.
to say it.
It's the.
Last week I did Hush versus the House of M. And we just put the
last week. We did this today.
Well, we talked about it last Saturday. And if you want, I go, you know what? Let's see. Let's see what everybody voted on.
Let's see what the actual voting stats are.
Let me go to
Read in your spare time.
let's see.
That's where Captain Jack hides his gun.
Jones.
Oh, Captain Jack.
Okay, I'm going for Ted Lasso. Ooh, look at that. 50-50.
Ooh. You guys still got time before we get to that, so
I'm
go
always
vote.
going to vote Armageddon. Oh, fuck yeah, everybody. You guys
outta
voted
here.
Armageddon. I know you guys fucking love me. Thank you.
Harry Stamper.
This week, Hush versus House of M. I'm going with House of M, which Hush has won.
Ooh.
So nice. These are the winners.
I think that makes sense. Hush. I can remember more parts of Hush than House of M. Like, honestly, do you remember a lot more than just the end? Just the no more mutants? Like, I don't remember a lot of the buildup of it.
Yeah, I
I just
argued
remember the
last
end.
week that
Like, you did no more mutants. And that's it. Like, 8 issues to get to that. I don't remember what happened to those 8 issues.
I think that's why
House
Hush
of M
won.
had too many like crossovers with it, and Hush only had a straight series, so you knew more about Hush.
Well, House of M, there was like so many fucking tie-ins to it that it made it fucking diluted. And that's what we were talking about last week. It was just, and Hush, it wasn't like that. It was you just got
plus,
that
Hush had Jim Lee. I'm a homer.
That too.
Yeah.
So this week we're doing Invincible versus The Walking Dead.
Ooh.
Oh dear Lord.
Both are great.
I know which way I'm leaning, but I don't get a vote.
What are you leaning toward? You can vote on here.
I out of the 2, I don't know if it's just because we've had all those seasons of the show, but I'm on Invincible's side.
I'm a Walking Dead homer, so it'll always be Walking Dead for me.
But I do like the book better than the show for The Walking Dead. Like, they did some more cool, like, I don't know. I still feel like they kind of shortchanged the governor on the show.
They shortchanged a lot of characters on the show.
Exactly. But in the book, like in the comic, it was good. But then finally at the end, I still felt just kind of, oh, it's over.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it was 140 whatever issues, but still, I was like, oh, that's it.
Hey, away. Hey, away.
I don't know if it's 50 times better.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But
it goes to prove how hard it is to adapt a comic book to TV show.
See, but here's the thing.
Yeah, there you go, Zaggy. Right.
I got all these hardcovers that I never read because like I'll get around to it. Like I had floppies for some of the older ones, but I've sold most of them. But I got all the hardcovers. I just haven't actually sat down. So when the show is running, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I got a good idea, but I don't remember everything.
Coral.
Yeah, Invincible all the way for me.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good. This will be a good matchup, though.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
Even here, I think we're getting like 50-50 splits.
BK says Walking Dead.
Yeah, I haven't read Walking Dead. I've just only seen the show. So
Oh, you should
man.
read it, Six.
yeah, no,
Walking-
I'll probably end up reading it. I think I
Like,
have a couple of the
Walking
trades
Dead was
somewhere.
the one that I read like in trade. Like I couldn't go back and buy all those. The comics got too
yeah.
expensive. Like the show made me interested, but I got all the trade paperbacks for the whole run.
Like Walking Dead was one of those ones where I couldn't wait for it to come out the next month.
Mm.
Like I was at the
It
comic.
is well written. Like it's a
Yeah.
good read. I think that's why I think the show is kind of pulling it down for me, because the show kind of was good. I'm not saying the show wasn't good. It just
It was good for a while, and then it just went. And then it
Started
just
out good.
skewed. It
Yeah.
skewed.
Yeah.
I think when they switched producers and everything, it like skewed.
yeah. That could be. There was a shift at a time. It's like it's all right, but it's not must watch. And then it went from I got to watch it while it's live to I'll watch it tomorrow when I have time, to I'll watch it later in the week, to I'm 3 episodes behind. Now I'll catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it was like I
Right.
actually would go hang out with friends and watch it every week for a while. That was the Sunday
Yep.
nights. There were times where you had Game of Thrones and Walking Dead on at the same time, and we had to kind of figure out like what to watch when the new ones were coming out, and then we would watch both on some nights.
Yeah, Walking Dead was one of those shows that came out right when streaming was hitting, right? I mean, the first season, you could only get it on DVD for a while.
No, it was on AMC.
Well, it's just it was on AMC, and then
I mean, as far as rewatching the show,
to go back to it, you
No,
probably
they played the shit out of season 1. AMC did.
but still, like
I mean, as far as
comic is still
streaming.
way better though. When you think about how they handle like Judith and what was his? I don't remember his wife's name, but the way they handle that in the comic, the way that played out, so much better than the way it did on the show.
Like Negan was
so
so
unexpected.
much
You
better
just hit
in
you
the
face
comic.
like, oh shit.
So I mean, they did so they did, like I think they shit the bed with Negan in the show, but
Yeah.
Negan is such a badass
Lord.
in the comic.
Yeah.
Like, and they just didn't do it justice, and that was always such a bummer.
Yeah. Like in the comic, you legit had no idea where this fucking guy was gonna go. Like you were just in fear of reading what he could do anything at any time. It didn't matter. Like you had no idea what he was going to do. In the show, you get a sense of, well, he's still probably going to be like one of those guys with a heart of gold. Like, it's just
they made it a little predictable.
Yeah.
When the comic, there was no predictability.
Yeah, it was. You were on the edge. You're like, oh shit, what's going to happen next?
So, if we remember to give it to Pete for Pete to put up, remember to go vote.
Well, I'll try to remember since I'm here live to see it. I'll try to remember. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to remember anything. I'm just saying I'll try.
No, I'll try to send it to you Monday. So remember to go vote. Because, that's what The Walking Dead is what got me watching Breaking Bad, because in the beginning it would go Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, Breaking Bad. They would repeat those 2 episodes all night long of those 2 shows.
Wow.
Of the episode.
Yeah.
And so like I would wake up in the morning to go to work on Monday, like 15 minutes into Breaking Bad. Because I wasn't watching it when it would when it was on.
Yeah.
I was like, and then after like watching, I was like, fuck, I have to go back and watch Breaking Bad, because now I'm watching 15 minutes in, half hour in, as I'm getting ready for work, going, I need to know what the fuck what the hell is going on in this show. So I went back and started, because I think I started really watching it, like paying attention to it in the mornings, on Monday mornings. It was like, I think it was right around remember when they're still in those big tubs of fucking, did you guys watch Breaking Bad?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I think there was like these huge tubs of something that they were trying to steal.
Yeah, the 55-gallon drum when they take it out of the factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And, that
early.
and I was like, what the fuck? And like, it got me intrigued. So I had to go back and watch like 2 seasons to figure out what the fuck is going on
Yeah,
with
that's when
the
they
show.
switch over for the first time from the pseudo to the, they got the chemical out of that drum or whatever, and that's they got the blue stuff.
Like
Is anyone annoyed by the fact that those fucking guys are now selling goddamn Doritos or whatever the hell
Yes.
poppables are? I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Seriously? Did you have to do this?
No, they didn't need to do it.
All right, time for Movie Wars. It is Sci-Fi Movie Month.
Okay.
So last week I did Inception versus Armageddon, and we already know that. Fuck it, Armageddon won. I
Double
predicted
check
it. I predicted
Double
it.
check it, man. I want to see if anybody last minute changes.
So this week I'm going to do Armageddon versus District 9.
Harry Stamper marches on.
Hey man, I watch that movie every day, and I know one of these days he's going to live. He's going to make it. I think AJ.
They don't want to pay taxes again.
I think AJ's eventually going to push the button for the bomb. Harry's going to make it. But this week, yep, it's Armageddon versus District 9.
District 9 was good, though.
It was good. Actually, it's one of the very few movies I ever went to the movie theater to see.
Eh?
You don't go to the movie theater?
No.
I love the movie theater.
No. I haven't gone to the movies since I went. I've told the story before. Since I went to go see The Joker, and the dude sitting next to me started rubbing high up on my thigh. I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to the movies ever again.
Are you sure it was a Joker and you were in the right movie theater?
I was like, dude, there's this random dude.
He was in the wrong theater. It was actually poker.
Yeah.
Don't sit next to Matt next time. That's all.
I'm sitting back in a recliner, man. All of a sudden, this fucking hand kick. What the fuck is going on? Thought I was going to whoop some dude's ass in the movie theater.
You realize, I think the thing that's getting me is the qualification that he was rubbing high up on your thigh. Like if he was rubbing low on your thigh, it would be okay. But he
he was about to hit sack, dude. His pinky was close to sack.
Wow.
Maybe he forgot.
Maybe
Forgot which side of him his date was on.
Arizona movie theater rules must be different.
Yeah, they are.
I thought he had popcorn over there.
Gosh. This is a segment just Kyle showed off how much he likes Armageddon.
Yeah, Mickey Rourke doing the popcorn trick.
Yeah.
I had to relieve myself, so I just figured I'd put it in the bottom of the popcorn. What?
Oh, dude. I was so pissed. What the fuck are you doing? So, all right. Next, we got TV show showdown. It was Ted Lasso versus Parks and Rec, which we just went and looked at. It was 50-50.
Oh, man.
I can't choose because, honestly, I
Parks
haven't
and Rec is garbage.
watched either consistently.
Parks and Rec is garbage.
Parks and Rec is one of those ones I've kind of saved. Like, once I got time, I know people told me it's good. I'll just get to it. It's like 30 Rock. Like, I didn't watch 30 Rock when it was on. I watched it later.
I gave Parks and Rec 2 seasons, and that shit's fucking garbage.
I think that was one of those ones that picked up later, though. Because that first season, I did watch the first season. The first season was rough. It was like, we'll do The Office. This shit ain't working.
Fuck that.
But Ted Lasso, again, I've heard good things, but I don't have Apple TV, so.
Dude, Ted Lasso's fucking awesome.
Well, I'm going to check it out as soon as I first catch up on it.
Is that Sam in there?
What's that?
What?
Yeah, Sam all the way in the front. Ted Lasso?
It kind of does look like Sam in the front. Holy shit.
Now it's Sam.
I didn't realize Ted Lasso was about dodgeball. And I did just watch Dodgeball today.
That fuck movie's awesome.
I love Dodgeball.
Bold move.
It looks like Matt is going to do the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air versus Blossom.
Oh.
I wonder what she looks like today.
6?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Now I have to see. Because, like, she was.
You're gonna. Who wins, Hillary or 6 today?
Let's see.
Jenny
I
Von
think she was in the news recently.
Was she?
She a
Oh.
full-time madam?
No, she's not Mrs. Scarlet from Clue. It's a bikini shot.
I know, right? Wowzers. Poor 6.
Coming up on hard times.
Oh, whatever strip club she's doing, I'm going to.
Not today. Blossom was a long time ago. I hate to remind you
Let's
that.
see here.
Blossom was a long time ago.
Here,
Oh my God, poor 6.
That's what
Poor-
6 reduced herself to?
Poor 6. Oh no.
Oh.
No. No.
Oh, well.
Where
She had to
Yeah,
make
she
her
hasn't
money
done-
somehow.
yeah, she hasn't done much. She was in
I can see that. She
It-
works at a strip club.
Sticks,
The
it
last
seems
big-
like she did a lot more than you're giving her credit for. Seems like she did a lot that she now regrets.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. Her
Ah.
last big movie was Dr. Dolittle 3.
Dr. Dolittle 3.
Yeah, and then her last TV series was she was in she showed up in Call Me Cat, the what's her name, the Blossom show on Lifetime or something like that. It was like a cameo with
Oh, it wasn't on
Joey
Lifetime.
Lawrence.
That was on regular TV, I think.
was that on?
I didn't watch it, but I think it was regular.
I've only seen it on Hulu. 'Cause
CBS or
my wife
something.
watched it. But,
Oh,
Ugh.
that was in 2001.
But what was the other thing you said she did? Oh, Dr. Dolittle 3. Who was the star of Dr. Dolittle 3? Did he just completely hand the reins off to like Raven Simone? I'm like, this is your series now.
it
Eddie's gone.
was
Eddie's not coming back.
Kristen Wilson.
She headlined it?
Oh,
Yeah,
poor.
she played the
6.
daughter, Lisa Doolittle.
Oh boy.
Was she in the original Doolittle?
I'm
I don't
still.
remember.
I'm with Tyson.
I thought it was Raven Simone.
I'd still do her.
Not that she's done anything really great either. Her last big movie was in 2011, Mega Python versus Gator Lord, Gator Oid or whatever it's called. I don't know.
So I don't know.
She was in Dr. Dolittle and Dr. Dolittle too. So
Man,
technically,
have you seen
Dr.
Joey
Dolittle,
Lawrence? I think he was on Masked Singer like a season or two ago.
He was.
Probably.
Whoa.
Yep.
I bet she's got an OnlyFans account.
The hell with her for aging. I bet she does have an OnlyFans. I'd pay for her OnlyFans.
Yeah, so you got the Fresh Prince attitude, just right.
That's all right. If he only knew now that he was going to have a shitty wife when they took this picture.
Who do you think? All right, let me ask you this question: who do you think's worse off out of that Blossom crowd? Who's in the worst position?
6. Actually,
Maybe the dad could be. I think
yeah, I was going to say right here. Because at
The
least
dad
like,
or the older brother?
I'm going with dad.
I feel like he
'Cause
probably
he's
has lifetime
still
movies under
around.
his belt.
She's doing better than all of them combined.
Yeah. She's on Jeopardy. She's hosting Jeopardy.
She's Amy Farrah Fowler.
Well, she's also
Yep.
she's getting those checks too.
Should be getting those for a while.
the immortal Kyle does not suffer aging.
They will still be Joey Lawrence fans regardless.
Whoa.
But yeah, I don't know about older brother and dad there.
Let's see.
Yeah, poor guys.
When was done? Oh, this year. Oh, there was a Where Are They Now segment on US Weekly just this year.
From Blossom?
For Blossom, yeah.
Interesting.
Um,
Really? That's an odd coincidence.
Let's see.
Yeah, Jerry Lawrence was on Dancing with the Stars.
Well, he's doing anything he can.
Yeah.
What other shows
sure.
could he do?
Yeah, Jenna Van Noy. They didn't have much for Jenna Van Noy.
Who's that little kid?
I don't remember the little kid.
I know. I didn't watch the show long enough for them to add a Sam.
Yeah, we all know where she is.
Yeah, we know where Amy Farrah Fowler went.
He retired then. Oh my
Yes.
God. Okay, the older brother definitely got it bad.
Is he in prison?
Where did you get to his picture?
Let's see.
Nick Russo.
Oh shit!
Oh, what? I can't read that. It's too small.
Says that's the brother right there. See, Sid starred on Beverly Hills 90210, Safe Harbor, The Dark Knight.
What?
He also wrote for Late Night with Conan O'Brien, Mad TV, and the Dana Carvey Show.
Oh, you got to be a writer. Okay.
Did you show his picture?
Right here.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's rough. Poor guy. Child stars. You know, child stars, that's what happens, I guess.
Who the hell was that?
I don't know.
That's the grandfather.
Who the hell's that? I used to watch Blossom, but I don't remember any of these guys.
Vinny Bonatardi.
Yeah, it's the boyfriend.
Oh. Eh.
Applegate.
Yeah, I don't remember her.
Dawson appeared by Step by Step, Dreamers, Scrubs, Nip and Tuck. Huh.
I like Scrubs.
Scrubs is the shit.
Yeah, Scrubs is great.
Her last on-screen role was 2007.
Oh, that's right. She was the whatever. I don't know. Dad's girlfriend.
Yeah, the younger girlfriend.
She was on General Hospital. Yeah, I don't remember the.
Well, oh, yeah. Okay, now we're just getting into. Oh, there's a kid.
Ugh.
Kenny.
All right. There.
Yeah. I didn't watch. I didn't get to the later seasons of Blossom.
Blossom, the later years.
How many seasons did Blossom have?
I don't know, but some shows didn't make it. Like you ever watch the later seasons of the Wonder Years?
Rough.
Man, those were rough. Those early years, though,
That's shit.
that's good stuff.
5. There was 5 seasons of Blossom.
Probably 3 seasons too long.
Yeah, that's 3 seasons too many.
Yeah, right.
All right, so remember to go vote. Do we have a time tunnel?
Yes,
Where's it at?
it should be right there in the. What do you call it? The down below on the stream.
Under the balls, just right up in there.
Should be, I uploaded it to StreamYard. Do you
Right
not
up in the
see it
back.
StreamYard? If not, I'll pop in on.
I do
You'll
StreamYard.
find it. You'll know when you find it.
I do not see it in StreamYard.
So if you go to where it says, what does it say there? Like,
Hey, Saved by the Bell, the college years did have. Shit, why can't I think of his name? The Raiders dude. I think it was fucking name. I fucking completely blanked.
Dude, Blossom is on Hulu. I'm gonna watch it. I got it.
are you thinking of Lyle Alzado, the football guy?
Was he? Was it? Yeah, I think it was.
Lyle
I think
Alzado,
that-
or he was a
Must have
Raider. I
been.
know he was one of the Oakland Raiders. There, I'll be right in here in a second.
no,
So
Bob Golick.
okay, so let's see. I'm gonna.
Where'd Sticks go?
Sticks, where are you?
You found the time tunnel?
And he's gone.
He's timing out.
He's just gone. He's just fucking gone.
Well, we can just wing it and pretend like we know what we're talking about.
Well, all right. He's just spinning now. He's just spinning now.
I get older, they stay the same age.
Well, okay. I'm going to share my screen. I guess we'll do the what the fuck segment.
Well, he's getting ready.
He's
be on
just
here.
fucking spinning.
He's not spinning anymore. Where am I spinning?
I might be spinning.
We're all spinning.
Fuck it. Hold on. I'll be right
This
back.
is a Saturday night
I usually have to leave at least
Yeah,
once
fine.
during the
quality
show
that you
because
guys
it
are all
lags
knowing
out.
of.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Right now, Kyle's got to go, or is not going. He's still there.
I know it's not.
All right, Kyle's going so he can go and come back, because he couldn't see that Styx was actually back.
No.
So, well, now for something completely different.
All right, my lag should be over now. Take us away, Sticks. Oh wait. Let me do your intro.
You go ahead and throw my intro up.
If I was an 8-bit character, I'd be just getting down right now.
Don't usually
Fix
do
your
it like
music.
this. Am I mute? Oh,
No, you're
no, I'm
good.
not. No, I'm not. All right. Let's see. How do I make it bigger so I can?
That's
All right.
You're running.
Hey, yeah, I got it. Yeah, rub and sniff it. Whatever.
Ed says, I've had enough crown that you all been spinning for an hour.
That's a good idea. I might have to switch from the beer and go grab some Crown.
There you go. All right, so time for Time Tunnel this week. We have another special episode of Time Lord Tunnel, where I talk about this week's episode of Doctor Who and not spoil it for you. Because I know all of you out there are going to go watch Doctor Who.
I will, now that I'm back, because the special just came out.
Did you watch last week?
No. Well, I was going away, so I didn't have
Oh,
time.
you were still going away. Okay. I'll give you a pass.
But I'm going to watch it as soon as I can catch up tomorrow.
All right. So, brief go over is our title this week was Wild Blue Yonder. It's the second episode of our 60th anniversary specials. Next week is the last of the 60th anniversary, and then there is a Christmas episode still to come. So, again, we have the Doctor and Donna in this episode as our main characters.
Dubba said, fuck this Doctor Who, I'm out.
Yeah, Dub had to go. So Dub
Okay.
had to bounce.
That's fine. We miss you, Dub. All right.
Oh, shit.
Look, you want to mate. No. Want to mate.
So, right. So this week, our aliens of the week are Jimbo the Slow Robot. And we have
AKA Marco.
and then we have two unnamed space creatures that show up. They don't give them a name.
AKA
they're
Bruce and Sticks.
Just kind of there. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Me and Bruce are the same person. All right. So last week, it ended up we got the 14th Doctor's new console, all bright,
They
shiny,
filming
and
the
new.
Matrix in his new TARDIS.
Yeah, it's a pretty wild one. Where I mean, the round things all change colors, and when the console spins, and really weird, cool. And they had in the new console, it had a coffee maker. It would make you.
Was it Keurig?
No, it was like a weird coffee maker. The coffee came up, and
Fuck.
Donna grabs a cup of coffee, and of course she spills
Hold
it
on,
into the
Sticks. I don't mean to interrupt you, but that is a highlight to Doctor Who. Is there's a coffee maker in there?
Yes.
In
Very much
2023, they added a coffee maker.
Yeah,
Fucking
the coffee
Brits,
maker.
man! I swear.
Yeah. Tea time. Maybe next year we'll get the crumpet maker. All right. So last episode, Donna throws accidentally throws the coffee into the console, and the TARDIS goes a little haywire. and it crash lands onto the spaceship for this episode. During this section here, the TARDIS disappears and leaves where the Doctor is at. So they're all by themselves. It's kind of going off, and because of the explosions and the fire from the coffee, it's going to regenerate itself, so to speak. But they end up wandering off. They're like, oh, we're going to stay here and wait for it to come back. But the Doctor's like, no, let's look around for a little bit, like he always does. Let's kind of search around and see what's to see. So they figure out that they're on a spaceship, and it's kind of got like an Aliens vibe to it. The way there's this one chair, and like they get the space alien chair in Aliens, whereas the space
he
jockey
kind of went back to his old, like he didn't try to be another Doctor. It looks like he went back to his Doctor.
So there's some slight differences between how he played 10th and how he's playing 14th. Not a whole lot. Like,
what kind of whose Sonic is he using?
He's using a combination of 12 and his.
Okay.
So like the hilt is his, but the top is like a 11 and 12 type of look to it.
A little bit of Capaldi's with his.
Yeah, so it's got like the Capaldi blue, like there's that gem in the middle, and then
Get some Matt Smith in there.
Got some Matt Smith in there. It's a very cool one. It's better than the last one that Whitaker got.
I didn't like Whitaker's. I didn't like hers.
It was too much of an adult prop for me to.
Yeah, it looked. I don't know. Yeah,
it looked weird.
Didn't feel like a Sonic.
No. So they're searching around. They're looking around, and they're trying to figure out what's going on with the ship. And in the midst of going and looking around, so these creatures, these unnamed aliens show up, and they're trying to mimic.
No, you're just happy to see. He's just happy to see you.
So the aliens show up, and they try to mimic the Doctor and Donna to try and get because they're trying to leave the ship. So they're trying to figure out how to leave the ship. So they think by copying the Doctor and Donna, they'll be able to get off the ship. And so a whole lot of that running around goes on. A lot of weird stuff happens. They get separated. The aliens are they're not.
It doesn't know what's going on.
It doesn't know going on. So the aliens are not really good aliens. But by the end of the episode, you kind of figure out why they're not. But it doesn't make them any better.
Dicks.
Yeah, they're just they were brought up that way. And I'll kind of leave the episode for you guys to watch. The way it goes is if you've watched like Midnight, the episode Midnight, I know Pete has probably, where the Doctor's on the train by himself.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah. I don't remember him by name, but okay. Yeah. The train one.
Yeah. So it's very similar to that. And then, like I said, it's got the Aliens, the movie vibe.
Okay. I got you.
There is a dead ship's captain that will
S tier.
That reminds us of
bold statement.
Yeah.
See how it works out for them.
I think where the Marvel influence comes in, that with the old, so out in space you see the dead captain, and he's like a dead horse. He's got the horse. So I dub him a Carbonite, which is the Beta Ray Bill species. This one was better than last week, and last week was good.
I think last week you gave it a B, right?
Yeah, last week I gave it a B. The only reason I gave last week's a B is because you really had to know a lot of the backstory going into it. It wasn't like when Matt Smith showed up in he's 11, where everything just kind of
went new. I got you. I got what you're saying. I got you. Well, I mean, I get what you're saying. I haven't seen it.
You had to have backstory of why Donna is the way she is, and why things are going on in the beginning of that episode. That was the only downfall, I thought. Everything else was fine in the episode. This one, from front to back, was really good. Scary. It had,
Well, I'm glad I got
everything
two to watch now. Like I didn't. Shit.
Yeah. And then next Saturday will be the third one. It's
I
called.
mean, I had Survivor Series last Saturday. It's like I got Survivor Series, then I got to go to bed, and we got to catch a flight.
I only watched the last match on Survivor. I didn't care about the other ones.
It was bad.
So,
It was good.
No, it was
CM
all right.
Punk come back?
Yeah, I didn't like that, but that's me. I don't care.
It could be a train wreck for all I know, but it's interesting.
Yeah. So that's it for Time Lord Tunnel this week.
Nice.
So, a little quick one because it's to really show the episode. It would give a lot away of what's going on.
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't, because again, I still got to watch them.
Yeah. I try. I don't want to do that for everyone. I want you guys out there to go and watch it and then report back to me if you did and let me know what you thought.
Sweet. Thank you, Sticks. Another great time tunnel. We appreciate it. All right. I'm going to close the show with I've got not one, but two what the fuck stories. So the first what the fuck story is Indiana man found with handgun. What?
Wait, hold on. We're in our thing. I do this for when I do my Wednesday watch list. Let's see if I can add it in here. I'm going to put it in here so you guys have it for when you do this segment going forward. Where the hell is it? Sorry, I thought I could do it faster than what I'm doing. The hell is it? Mystery unboxing. Shit. Well, you said you got two stories, right? Go with your first story. I'll run it for the second story.
Okay. Indiana man found with handgun hidden in his rectum after being taken into custody. Evansville, Indiana. I've been to Evansville. An Indiana ex-convict who's prohibited from carrying a firearm had a handgun hidden in his rectum when he was booked into jail and underwent a body scan and strip search. Yes, Evansville is rough. My grandparents lived right outside of Evansville in a little ass dinky town called Vincennes, and we had to go to Evansville. That's where the mall and shit was. But says when officers patted down Mr. Rectum, they discovered a small bag with multiple pills in his right sock, which was Percocets, that he got from Aunt Trish to help with the bullet that is lodged in his spine. While searching the growing, he tensed up, police said. The suspect asked if he had anything stuffed in his growing or buttocks, and he said he did not. A strip search revealed 2 plastic bags containing marijuana tucked into Boyd's scrotum.
What?
Recreational marijuana, it's still not legal there. So he had some weed tucked up behind his balls. And then
he just tucked it
right at the taint, I guess.
Yeah.
Just tucked it up in there. Did he not have that much, or
maybe he has too much? Says it says Boyd then tensed up and refused to comply and was lowered to the ground. An officer lowered Boyd's pants to remove the item that was in his rectum. He continued to clench his buttocks. The officer was able to see the object Boyd had in his asshole was a handgun.
How did he get a handgun?
It was a .380 caliber pistol that weighs 12 ounces and is about 5 inches long. The gun has a micro frame size, lightweight, simple to use, and is perfectly suited for concealed carry.
Yeah.
Manufacturer's website.
Whew. I want everyone out there to remember that your local police officers only make about $45,000 a year.
How the hell do you get a handgun?
There's always time for lube.
Yeah, well, a little lube and a prayer, I guess.
A little lube.
So he went to the body scan. They made him do the fucking the cough, and they must have found the handle to the gun sticking out of his butthole. So,
yeah, well, let me load this.
yeah, so So now he's prohibited for possessing a handgun. So that's a
Doesn't say
good.
anything about a butt gun.
He didn't say anything about a butt gun. You can't have a handgun, but you can have a butt gun.
Yeah, Leftover says, yeah, the pay sucks. I did for 2 years, so much drama and not worth the pay.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that would suck, man. How was your day? I had to pull a fucking gun out of this dude's fucking butthole.
Just another day in Evansville.
Fucking squat and cough. No, sir. Yeah. Better question is, how do you get to the gun when you need it in a hurry? Bloop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but how do you? Did he put it in handle first, or? Like, trying to think of the easiest way to quick draw that thing, because backhand the handle would be tough to get out first.
oh,
It's
dude, could you
not-
imagine if it went off? Oh shit!
It's not like a knife. It's not conducive to the area he put it.
They
It's-
skipped this in my last gun
It's in
safety
odd
class.
shape.
All right. And then the next one is what everybody's been seeing. You tickle your balls and it loosens the butt. Is what everybody's been seeing this last week. The naked guy.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
Oh, there's a video too? Oh, dear Lord.
Oh,
Naked guy.
see, when I saw this,
It's
it's the same guy. He wasn't. He still had his undies on.
so by the time he was here, his undies were gone.
Yeah, he was apparently wandering this whole place.
Yeah, so
I just can't believe it took him that long for like somebody to get to him.
I like when they're escorting him out here. They're not covering him very well. Look at this. Watch. Everybody's getting fucking.
Just dong.
Everybody gets to see the right up the butthole look.
We're gonna spread it for you.
I liked when he was at the part. It was like India,
Yeah.
and he's about to go in the door. Then he goes back and he starts doing fucking push-ups.
Yeah. You know what I think
Saw
of
him,
that
like,
story?
climbing in the Taj Mahal, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, over there."
Yeah. It was the small world ride.
It's
But
a
I
small
was like,
something after all.
man, that dude was tripping on something.
You know what I say to that story, Kyle?
What? Here, I'll play the video that Jedi. It was either Jedi or Joe.
Oh,
put it-
Joe. Yeah, Joe. That's the one I remember seeing. And I can't load my what the fuck segment thing. I don't know why.
Is it a video clip or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used it in my other videos, but it won't load it here for some reason. Maybe it's a format in the wrong. This is what I saw. Like, he still had his undies on at this part, and they're like, "Get down from there! You get down from there! Don't you?" They're like, "Don't do that!" Like,
Dude is ripped though, man.
I'm just gonna chill here. All right, I had enough of this. Where to go to next?
Oh! I need your help. Oh, thanks for helping me
I'm
out.
gonna use this little person and just get over here. They're like,
Yeah.
"Get down! Don't do that! You'll break it. He's
I'm
gonna
over
break the
here."
whole ride."
This ride's been here 100 years.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the Taj Mahal. He
Yeah,
can't
for our
make-
trip, we use that as like a threat for our son. Like, if you don't behave, we're gonna go back to do It's a Small World again.
No, I'm not gonna go in there.
With the naked guy. I can't imagine these people.
Right,
what they're
right
thinking.
here, man. Right. Just-
Yeah, he was just climbing around. He was like, "I'm gonna go back here in this area."
Now he's gonna do push-ups. I gotta get my workout. Gotta get my workout in.
He's like, "The ladies with the ears are checking me out."
So
I'm gonna get so many chicks after this.
he was tripping on mushrooms or something, dude. Because
Yeah, I'm just gonna go take my clothes off and wander around. It's a small world. What could go wrong?
man.
What could go wrong?
Right.
It's not like they'll drag me out to the middle of a park with my dick swinging. Oh, yeah, I guess
Dick
so.
swinging, everybody gets to look at my butthole. At least it's not keistering a gun.
Lucky for us, he didn't have a gun up there.
Lucky for everybody in there that he wasn't happy to see him either. Dude just got off the fucking ride and started tripping out there. But that's it, everybody. That's the show for this week. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Sticks Boy. Thank you, Double, for actually fucking showing up and not being like Sam. Fucking doing this.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit. I didn't fucking do this. I'm not worried about it.
So make sure to check out fucking Tales from the Dark Side tomorrow. Make sure to check out Pete's shorts that come out all week.
Yeah, I'll be
Make sure to
dropping
check-
shorts every day if I can.
Make sure to check
The
out
trial
the
report.
Tech Show on Wednesday. On Fridays, make sure to check out Sticks on Get Off My Lawn and check out the CBSI Hot 10, home of the Hot 10. And on that note, thank you, Tyson. I appreciate it.
You did a good job.
I appreciate it. And on that note, it's
Either you've got me confused with somebody else, or